Have you ever thought, I still want love, but maybe it's just too late for me? If that voice of fear has crept in, you are not alone. And it is absolutely not too late to find love after 50. Hi, I'm Lisa Copeland, love coach and dating expert for women over 50. I help amazing women find real, lasting love with a man who truly cherishes and deserves them because you deserve the relationship you've always dreamed of. In today's video, we're talking about one of the biggest blocks to finding love, that quiet fear that says it's too late. Let's talk about why that shows up and how to move past it. And if this resonates, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. It helps more incredible women find their way here. Today, we're talking about a powerful and very common belief. I want love, but fear says it's too late for me. This kind of thinking can quietly hold you back from the love you deeply deserve. So let's talk about why it shows up and how to move past it. I want to assure you that you are not broken for feeling fear. You are not behind, and you are certainly not alone. For many women, the thought of dating after 50 can stir up such a tangle of emotions: doubt, fear, even this quiet ache that whispers, maybe it's just too late for me. But underneath all of this is a tender truth. You still believe in love and you still long for connection. And deep down, some part of you knows you're not done loving. You're not done being loved. And you're not done opening your heart to what could still be. Yet fear can show up in quiet, subtle ways that end up sabotaging your dating life. So let's take a closer look at four of the most common fears that can quietly hold you back in dating and how to soften their hold so you can move forward. Fear number one, the thoughts that keep you stuck. Fear often dresses up as logic. It says things like, there's just no good men left. I'm too busy. I don't have time for this. And all men are jerks. But what's underneath those thoughts is usually a desire to stay safe. Hey, you've been through a lot, and your tender heart is just trying to protect itself. And it's okay to feel this way. And it's also okay to grow beyond it. You are allowed to want love again, and you're allowed to say yes to more. So, next time a fearful thought comes up about dating, I want you to remember to ask yourself, what am I afraid will happen if I put myself out there again? And what might become possible if I let myself try gently, slowly on my terms? Fear number two, feel those fears. Fear is not a weakness. Fear is very much a part of being alive. And what matters most is how you cope with it. When fear comes up, whether it's a fear of rejection, a fear of not being enough, or a fear of not being seen or of being misunderstood, just pause. Don't push it away. Instead, place a gentle hand on your heart and tell yourself, I see you. You're safe. I've got you. This is how you can begin to create emotional safety. When you trust yourself to handle whatever comes, you don't have to be so guarded in dating. The kind of love you're looking for, real, mutual, emotionally safe, becomes easier to access when you stop bracing for disappointment and start showing up as your real self, the one who's protective for a reason, but still open to love. Fear number three, take one small step outside your comfort zone. Discomfort isn't a sign that something's wrong. It's often a sign that you're growing. You don't have to push yourself hard or do anything that feels overwhelming. You just need to take one small, doable step at a time. Start with what feels just a little outside your usual routine, especially when it comes to connecting with men. Saying hi to a man you haven't met before at a class, cafe, or event. Smiling or making eye contact when someone catches your interest. Letting a trusted friend know you're open to being introduced to someone. Or reaching out first on a dating app or replying to a message that feels promising. And then remind yourself this moment matters. I'm showing up for the life I want. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to show up as you and take one step at a time. Number 4, take intentional action, not just any action. You're not here to chase love or settle for less than what you truly want. You're actually here to create space for the kind of connection you desire by taking intentional steps that reflect who you are and what you're ready to receive. Intentional action might look like writing a dating profile that reflects your real values, your interests and personality, not just what you think will attract someone. Talking with a coach, a therapist, or a trusted friend who reminds you of your worth when fear creeps in. Spending time in spaces where the kind of men you're looking to meet are likely to be, like hobby groups, community events, or interest based meetups. Or taking a break when you need to, then returning to dating when it feels right, not rushed. The energy behind your actions matters just as much as the action itself. And when you're acting from pressure or fear or urgency, you're more likely to attract situations that feel off or men who aren't a fit. But when your actions come from clarity, care, or curiosity, you tend to create connections that are more genuine and aligned. If this feels tender, it's because love still matters to you, even if it feels risky. Hey, you're not doing it wrong. You're just doing something brave. And whether your next step is big or barely noticeable, it still counts. You don't have to rush. You don't have to perform. You just have to stay connected to the part of you that still believes love is possible. I'm cheering you on every step of the way. And hey, if this message spoke to you, please like the video and subscribe. It helps more amazing women find this message. And I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever felt like it was too late for love or helped someone else through that fear? I hope you'll share in the comments because I read every single one. Thanks so much for watching. And remember, you're not alone. Love is possible, and you're so worthy of it. And visit findaqualityman.com if you want more support on your journey to love. Until next time, bye bye.